Hi Founder fans, Jason here, and today's founder is Roger Enos, a man who once left Benedict Arnold's rear exposed. In the Quebec expedition, that is. You see, Roger Enos was a lieutenant colonel from Connecticut when news of Lexington and Concord reaches his town. As such, he leads his men to Boston that was now being sieged by the Patriot Continentals, and he joins the Battle of Bunker Hill. He spends most of the summer of 1775 parading his men around looking for something to do when George Washington gives him a special task. Along with Christopher Green and Daniel Morgan, they are tasked with leading their men under the command of Benedict Arnold through the Maine wilderness to Quebec, where they are to meet up with the Northern Army that was technically under the command of Philip Schuyler, but in actuality being led by General Richard Montgomery. Now, this is a harrowing tale that we've discussed in the past. At one point, they're even forced to eat Henry Dearborn's dogs. Now, Enos, taking up the rear, makes the decision that his men are going to starve to death if he does not turn around and go back to Boston. He does this. Now, the rest of the army does make it up to Quebec, and they lose that battle, but they make it. And therefore, Enos is accused of being a traitor by many people in New England. He is given a court-martial, and believe it or not, he is found to be innocent of any charges levied against him. And in fact, many of the officers that sat on his court-martial wrote public statements in his defense. He did make a decision that he thought, and may even have, saved the lives of many of his men. Unfortunately, despite being cleared, Enos can't. The court of public opinion made its decision, and Enos just could not get over that hurdle. So he does resign from the Continental Army and ends up moving to Vermont. He becomes a leader in Vermont and is actually quickly appointed an officer in Vermont's militia, eventually making it to Major General in the Vermont militia, a position he would hold for the remainder of his life. Additionally, he would end up being such a leader in Vermont after the war that he's even buried in the family burial ground of Ethan and Ira Allen, the Allen family burial ground, and he is one of the founding parents of the state of Vermont. So that's a brief story about Roger Enos, the person who left Benedict Arnold's rear exposed, as I said. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor and hit like. And if you're new here, subscribe. I put out videos about the American Revolution 7 days a week. I will be back with another founder for you tomorrow.